somehow I've noticed something. You got 68% completing tropical wisdom and 67% in Sweet Mountain. Does that mean I'm gonna get 66% in Starlight Carnival? I don't know. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are back more Sonic Colors Ultimate. And last time we did Sweet Mountain, and this time we're doing Starlight Carnival. When already starts off quite crazy looking, especially with the. Yeah. Oh wait, this isn't the original music. There we go. Oh wow. No, that's fine. I was about to turn up the volume so you could listen to it some, but oh wow. Oh wait, you just you'll get quick step bonuses, which is pretty nice. This is, and also avoid these guys here. You can also try to do air dashes to go a little faster doing that. But yeah, I swear I do go for the quick steps. And might be wondering what is up with that little point where everything disappeared. It's like the score, the rings, the life count, tail saves, the timer, booster, the red rings disappear. Here, by the way, got new West Cube. And it's basically what it's telling you is that it's an automated segment, and even if you boost, nothing will happen. So, just keeping that in mind. Just trying to let you know about that. That's basically what it's trying to do. Telling you it's an automated section. And yeah, anyways, what I used back there was Cube Wisp, which is just the giant cube. And yeah, there's more to it. Although there's quite a bit more to it that it does, but I'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, and motorbugs are not even driving on anything; it was driving in midair, and it does that in the original game as well. So, is it really a bug if it's a bug that needs to be patched out if it does it in the original, which was canon hints from the lap that I saw floating in mid-air in the Sweet Mountain boss. I went back and looked at the original Wii version to see if it does that, and it does. I'm a little quite shocked it does that in the original. Oh, but yeah, okay. Something that I guess doesn't really need to be patched out, and just stepping it up. Can't get that much in the quick step bonuses, and we no longer have any quick steps to do, bonuses to get, because it has a cap. Kind of same thing applies with the drift bonuses and the color bonuses, and even the grind bonuses. And we're stuck up here. Nah, just kidding. We're not. It forces you to go up there. And there's Cube Wisp again. It basically just kind of acts like a piece, like from Mario, where you just press the right bumper and changes just all those rings into cubes. And same thing applies if it was the other way around. And then you raise your score if you pick them up, which is nice. But some of them can be hard to collect, so I would not advise going for them all, especially when you need to switch between the two, switch them in order to get the platform across some stuff, and just go into the middle and up in them on to the next part, because otherwise it would just sit there as an automated part. Now, this part here, we time it right. Timed that slide a little bit early there, but we managed to get through it. Because in order to make it through that in one go, you have to slide at the end. And if you don't slide and just boost all the way through, you won't make it. Yeah, you can still go in here and just do whatever the heck we want. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go for the gold ring. Hey, did we get the yes ring? Yes, we did! So, great. And then destroyed all letters. Great start. Alright, and we got ourselves a cube with. Now on to Act 2, which this act does reuse stuff from Act 1. Like we're in the inside the ship part from the first part of the level. Oh, but now we're actually in. But I said there's much more platforming involved here, and yeah, should have also said this as well. It's not like my favorite area world in the game, and so yeah, that's quite nice. That's something I quite like. I don't know, it's just something about it that's pretty fun to me. Yeah, it's wet. Plus the music is also great. Even though we're listening to the remix music, which doesn't sound terrible. Oh, it sounds good. We would need the spike wisp in order to get up there, but we don't have that, and so we can't get up there. But yeah, all those visuals in that like outside part we were at show, especially when it was first shown on the Wii, it was kind of a little bit mind blowing and crazy thinking, because like they're all, I think most of those, if not all of them, are 3D animated, or fully 3D modeled, pulled out. It's not like how in like, you know, Egg Fleet from Sonic Heroes goes to where it, you only see like a couple of them like fully 3D animated, where the rest are kind of just in 2D background ones, and that was on the GameCube, but yeah, which they could have probably done all that and made those ships in the Egg Fleet be fully 3D, but I guess they just didn't want to go through all the time to make them look 3D. Which, you know, yeah, the visuals for those, they don't look terrible, they just felt like you could have done a little better with them. But yeah. Yeah, okay, I was about to forget what I was about to say, but then I remembered what it was, which it's kind of funny because I'm talking about Heroes, because I've actually thought of an idea for a little bit of a video that I wanted to do for it. Even though I already did a Let's Play on Heroes, it's a little bit of a little extra bonus video I thought of doing, which would be fun. Which, oh, by the way, this part here, yeah, that part needs to be fixed. Where Sonic would just start running as soon as he landed, even though, it's in the original. He's supposed to stomp, land on there for a few seconds and then go for it, for the run for it. But so that's how that's supposed to work originally. Who knows if they'll patch that out? Trying to see if I can get back up there. Wait, hold on. I might be dead. Wouldn't let me do the double jump there. Sure. Hold on, wait. No. Don't think I would, because I was trying to go back up to see if I can get the first one. Oh wait, actually, I think I still can. I could just go back here and do it, because golden springs don't start moving until you're on them, or at least near them. So that's good. How that works. And unfortunately, since I triggered that one, I have to actually platform up there legitimately. Which at least it wasn't too long, so not a big deal. Crud! What? Well, now we get. But now you see what the tail save is like. Like so, Tails just flies and does that. And so, and he says lines like almost made it, and then says a couple other ones too. Now anyway, back to what I was saying. So that Hero's video that I thought of. Well, thought about since you control 3 characters and on at the same time in Sonic Heroes because you're playing as different teams. Teams messed that up. Yeah, that's how it works. Just nearest platform to make it a little easier. So, and yeah, so you control 3 players at the same time in Sonic Heroes, but you don't. But what I thought would be a cool idea is actually controlling 3 players, but with 3 different actual human players. It's like one player could control Sonic, like one human could control Sonic, and one human could control Tails, and one could control Knuckles, and just pass it off each other whenever they switch. Thought it'd be sounds like an interesting idea. Yeah, I wonder how it would actually go. But obviously, I wouldn't play for the entire game again at doing that whole thing because that would just camera because that would just take because I already did play for the game 5 times already. Because I did all 4 stories, Race Team Sonic, Dark, Rose, and Chaotix, and even Super Hard mode. So there's no point in actually playing the whole game again for like a 6th time, or even as all 4 teams again. But maybe just like for like 1 zone or 2, we do a video or 2 showing it off, with seeing how well we would go. It would be an interesting idea. Yeah, now who knows when I'll actually do it. Probably won't be for a while. But yeah, it definitely is an interesting idea. And it would have been cool if they did that thing where if you just grab the second controller, where you would control that character, because that's what Sonic 2 and 3 and Knuckles did, as well as Adventure 1 on GameCube and Dreamcast. As in Shadow the Hedgehog did, as well as Mania. And I guess if you want to count, if you want to count Sonic 4 Episode 2, even though it has a multiplayer option, so you can't just normally grab a controller and do that. And normally you would actually, the background, you go to the local multiplayer in order to do that. Who knows if they'll even bring that feature back for Frontiers. I'm sure they will still have it in Origins as well. Despite the fact it might even be out by the time this video is out. Or even at least when its release date will be revealed. But yeah, because it just felt very odd and weird that they just announced Sonic Origins at Sonic Central, which wasn't a bad thing, but they just didn't wait. They just waited way too long to announce more information on the game. And so that's it feels like the gap between that and Forces was even bigger. I mean, the gap in the Central one was bigger than Avenger was bigger than Forces. Because I think the reveal for I think it would be, honestly. Now it's more quick stepping here and fully 3D act, and it's not always gonna be like the first 2 acts. That'll be like the 3D ones and with a bit of 2D, and it's usually like it just chooses like 2 random ones for the most part. And skydiving here, and just going through thread the needle nail to get the red ring. doing pretty good on the red wings because I think we have more than half of them. We're more than halfway to 15 in order, because I think we have 8 already, and counting this one there will be 9. So close. Oh, and yeah, the dash pad disappeared and replaced with a rainbow ring. Oh, darn it! The idea is that I was supposed to originally hit that spring and do it, but I messed it up. And anyway, new wisp, which is, yeah, hover. It's definitely one of my favorite wisps in the game. With just kind of really fun to hover around with and see where you can go, and even do a light speed dash just by pressing X. Which, why can you do a light speed dash with hover wisp? I don't know. Even though that's one of Sonic's key abilities to do the light speed dash. But so yeah, I thought of a nice way on how why that is the case, because you know Sonic is being absorbed with the wisp, so and since that's one of his abilities, that's just kind of still using one of his abilities alongside that wisp, which, yeah, you have to assume that you can still do light speed dash, because obviously with games like after this, like Generations, prove that he still can do the light speed dash. Yeah, so we just have to assume he can still do it, but he just doesn't have the ability to in this game. So that's the way I see it. Yeah, that he can still do it, but he just can't in this game in his normal way. So, no, that's just how I see it, and we have to climb this tower in order to get to the gold ring, and yeah, metal enemies there we can't destroy. They're meant to be like a little boot platform things to hold me attack up to reach higher ground. But again, like if this was Heroes, then we could just switch Knuckles and you could probably destroy them with one punch. Or like jump and throw Sonic or Tails to do that. Yeah, so yeah. No, my beautiful wings. I always love quoting that line whenever I lose my rings, and that was from Eggman in Shadow the Hedgehog when you fight that one egg boss fight at the end of the neutral story. With done a video showing going through the neutral story, and I haven't actually beaten the game. I don't think I even touched the game since I've done that video, which was like that was in 2018, so it was like 4 years ago. Oh, so quite a long time, but yeah, even though I wasn't like too into the game, but yeah, I just kind of picked it up at half price books like a few years ago. Oh, and I'm quite glad I did that because the GameCube prices have gone up quite a bit, and they're kind of becoming a little more expensive to get. Okay, guys, so we just need one more red ring, and then we're good. Now on to Act 6. Wait, and actually, well, one thing I guess you should. So and after we beat a Tropical Zoid, we had the option to go Heal first or Sweet Mountain first. Which I went to Sweet Mountain first because that was the first one to be unlocked. And yeah, logically, what you should do if you want to get more red rings and not having to backtrack for more as much is by going to Starlight Carnival first, because there's no point where you use the drill wisp or the rocket wisp here. So it may be more wise to go to Starlight Carnival first and then Sweet Mountain, but I chose to go for the mortar because that's just the way I always do it. Even though you do get a little something different for going to Starlight Carnival first and then Sweet Mountain, which I will show off in a bonus video. which I actually need to remembered something. It was over here. Okay, wait, it's another area which I often forget about to come here because I'll just backtrack this way. We do this way backwards. It's kind of funny, and especially funny on how you get all those rings. Wow. And yeah, it's nice. It's also nice about doing the lightspeed dash is that hover with stay drain doesn't go down during it, so that's great. Okay then, go. Oh, you managed to think onto that one though. Nah. Yeah, we could go up, or we could just press the switch and do the lightspeed dash. Got it, and we could just go straight for the gold wing, but instead I want to actually, I need to go up here first in order to get it. Now, I could go back and reach for the stars, grab all 5 wings in one run in any act. And it says time's up in the corner there because, oh shoot, I didn't pay attention to the count on how much was left. Ooh. But, oh well. I timed that wrong. I was supposed to hold me attack up first. Actually, hold on. I didn't get every ring here. So I'll just grab some. There. Yeah, so now we set up here, and when the time's up shows up there, that means your score won't, whatever you collect will increase your score, it won't go any higher. So, so like that, see, we did not even get, even though we got all 5 red rings, we grabbed like the 5th one when the time was still going in. It took a little too long in there, so we didn't get a big time bonus, but we still did it, and that's what mattered. Oh, we got more rings for getting land. Rival Rush has now been unlocked. So let's go down there and get that. How's it going, Metal? Looking hideous as usual. Sometimes a close race because there's nothing we can do to speed this up. So you could say that the race doesn't really like full on start until, well, I guess somewhere maybe right around this point here. No, air dash just to gain a little speed because that somehow works. Yes, that worked. I've seen speedrunners do that, but I would never try to pull that off until now. But hey, that gave us a pretty good boost. Here's the head, so that helps. So helps is we're in the lead. Still would have been nice if they had like at least another one for each world as opposed to one per world, like 2 per world. Oh well. So just head of metal here. So just keep this lead strong and go. Yeah, I honestly hope that Metal isn't really in Frontiers because it's been in like pretty much everything since I guess I don't know if he wasn't in Sonic Boom Fire and Ice because well, I don't remember actually because it's been a while. I know he was in the Lego Dimensions DLC for Sonic, so and if I want to count that, then he's been in pretty much every game since then because he's been in Mania, he's been in Forces, he's been in Mania Plus, he's been in Team Sonic Racing, he's even been in Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. But at least he wasn't in the movies, that's good. And now he's back for Colors Ultimate, which easy. I feel like you can just give him a break. He doesn't need to be shoved into everything. And he wasn't even in the original Colors. So, kind of just feels like you're just shoehorning him in there. So, like, when you could have had, like, other options, but, for Metal in this case, kind of makes sense why. But, yeah, well, it is what it is. Could have had other characters who's in here, but, oh well, that's fine. But good things that we're about to win. And skydive, and that's it. Rival rush cleared. See what rank did we get? A rank. And yeah, well, I kind of sped run through it and didn't try to go out of my way to collect the red rings, especially since most of them we already collected. But now, time for the boss of Starlight Carnival. So, start this.
This park is huge.
Yeah, Eggman could be anywhere.
Indeed I could, but I'm right here behind this generator. That's it, Hedgehog. Stand there and be a nice little target.
Tails, is that you humming?
Sonic, look out!
Tails, buddy?
He's my buddy now.
What have you done to him?
Me? I did nothing at all. Unless shooting him with my mind control beam that runs on alien energy counts is doing something to him. Does it? To get to me, you're going to have to go through your best friend. It's turned out much better than I could have hoped, and I only used a small prototype.
Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I will. In fact, the only way to make this better would be to have you two fight.
Come on, Tails. Snap out of it, dude. You don't want to do this.
What the?
Tails, buddy, are you all right?
Huh? Where am I? Why is my nose hair tingling?
Lousy, cheap alien energy. Ran out of juice. Well, I'll get more. Lots more. And then I won't just control one little punk, but the whole universe. In the meantime, enjoy the park. I'll leave you your own private tour guide.
Hey up, Tails. I told you he had an evil plot. Coming here was a good idea. There it is, straight from the horse's mouth.
We didn't bet.
Dang.
Yeah, that cutscene there, that cutscene was kind of close to being more, not as lighthearted or as, story. I don't know if it's lighthearted is what I'm looking for, but probably is. But yeah, They could have at least had a boss fight where you actually had to fight Tails, but that was there. But writing, they decided to not do that. Which, you can have lighthearted moments in Sonic games. It was written well. I just didn't really. It's because the writers did that in this game. It's the first one, anyway, that Pontac and Graf wrote in. I was gonna say, alright, I don't hate those writers or anything like some people do. Like, obviously they're good people. Oh, no, we all know that they're good people, because why else do they have jobs as writers, Oh, okay, there. I got that. But I might touch more on that later on, but yeah, that's all I want to say for now. I don't hate those writers, like some people do. Anyway, if you want to get an S-Ring on this boss fight, what you have to do is hit multiple parts of the boss hero, and not just aim for one part over and over again. And you want to get the laser whips in order to do double damage when it goes into the 2D section. And so, that's something you're gonna have to do. So, like, have the laser wisp now, but want to be the wings. There we go. Oh, I guess I got him. I guess you only felt faster than last time I did that boss fight. But at least we still got the S rank. But hey. So thank you, I guess, for beating it so fast. Yeah, still got the tail save.
Hey, Sonic, did you give the guy your complaint?
Oh, I gave it to him pretty good. Sup, Yacker? So did you get any more info out of him?
Well, it wasn't easy, but yeah.
Well, we know Eggman is going to use the energy he's stealing for a mind control weapon.
Learned that one the hard way.
You know how Eggman is getting all these aliens?
Yeah. At first I thought that Yacker was talking about how Baldy Nosehair was using herbs to do it.
He is pretty gassy. Maybe the smell would knock him out? I don't know, something doesn't seem right with that.
That's what I said. It made no sense. Then I made a tiny adjustment and realized he was saying generators.
So, no burps. Well, that's a relief.
Tell me about it. So basically, Eggman is using 5 tractor beam generators to hold their planet in orbit while he scoops the aliens all up.
Hold the whole planet?
Well, it's tiny, but still, yeah.
Okay, fine. 5 generators? Well, I've already leveled 2.
So, if my math is correct, that leaves us 3 more of those bad boys to take out.
Nobody said there'd be math, but I'm with you, buddy.
We should get moving. Yacker says the aliens don't have much time.
Once I start moving, I don't need much time.
Soon the mind control weapon will be full of energy I've siphoned from the aliens, and Sonic's world will be the center of my interplanetary theme park.
You all reckon you'll be able to get yourself enough of that energy and take over the whole dang planet?
Yes, I reckon I will. Where is your new voice chip?
Got it right here, sir. Just need to install it. The deep bone's connected to the top bone. The top bone's connected to the mouth bone. There, good as new.
Finally. I don't think anything could have been more annoying than that cowboy chatter.
Feeling ship-shape like my new voice chip I am. Now begging your pardon, Squire. I'm being the maybe you're gonna sail off and search for that number Sonic fire. I think that's the wrong chip.
Really? Are you sure he doesn't normally speak in pirate?
On the bright side, he's much more exotic now.
Just go find him and then tackle him. Shortly, I will have no need for those idiots. In just a few hours, Sonic's world will be under my control. When it is, it will be the crown jewel of my amusement park. The greatest amusement park in